Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Let's Play Robots, the game for the PS2. My name is Nara564, and we're gonna go ahead and hit the new game. As you can, wait, hold up. As you can see, I already have a file started. I'm only on the second area because I actually had a full finished file, but for whatever reason, my file got deleted there. So anyway, we're gonna start a new game file on Robots B. Saving data, blah 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 blah. Do not remove the PS2. Save successful. I'm gonna shut up now.
This is my son, Rodney. Rodney Copperbottom. He showed great interest in inventing ever since he first saw Big Weld. From then on, he never missed an episode of the Big Guy's show. He started inventing things on his own before he could even ride a bike. He really took Big Weld's motto to heart. You can shine no matter what you're made of. And we gave Rodney all the encouragement possible.
Okay, since this is the wow, I just sound like I had a crap ton of spit in my mouth. These episodes probably aren't going to be too well. Some of this first episode is going to be like really long. It's going to be one of those short tutorial kind of episodes.
Hey,
so.
Rodney, if you're going to Robot City, you'll need to fix your Wonderbot. I grabbed its blueprint, so you just need to find the pieces.
So yeah.
And then come see me behind Mr. T's shop.
We'll have to. Well, this will be kind of short because it'll be filled with tutorials, or maybe long because tutorials can sometimes be dragged out a little bit longer than they need to be. All right, so you move with the left analog stick. If you hit R2 while running, you can slide. If you hit X, you can jump. If you double tap X, you can double jump. And there's actually something that we can do when we get older, but we'll see that in a little bit when we actually do that. L1 brings up the map. And also something else that we'll need later. So yeah, just gonna go talk to our dad by hitting triangle.
Hey Rodney, glad you made it. Now, let's
and pretty much just practice jumping tutorial stuff. I actually am let's playing this game because I really enjoy this game, and it's one of the few license games that are good. And I haven't seen a single clip of this game on YouTube. That is the main reason I'm let's playing this game, because I haven't seen anything relating to this game on YouTube. The movie, yes, I've seen a lot of things related to the movie on YouTube, but this game, not so much. So we're gonna go ahead and do this tutorial part, and that's kind of what I want to do on my channel. Just do games that I don't really see too often on YouTube, or I just don't see at all on YouTube, sadly. And we're just going to get the last piece over here, and I think that's the last one in this area. Yeah, it is.
Well done, son. That's all the pieces
I
in
like
this area.
to play a lot of these older games that no one really knows about.
There's some more pieces there.
But
come find me when you get a
and this
chance.
is actually a licensing game that isn't bad. It's actually a half-decent platformer, and they didn't really screw too much with the movie license. I should actually turn my TV up a little now that I think about it. I was going to sound a little weird with the sound going up. Of course, it's not that far in the episode, although I don't think the TV, well, I'm not really talking that loud, but we'll see how it turns out. And now we have to go all the way out here. Oh yeah, we can't attack anything yet, but when I'll do the rest of the controls when we actually can do them.
Well, Rodney,
so
time
yeah.
to test those skills you learned. Hop on this elevator.
You just tell us
above the shops. Once you found all the Wonderbot pieces, bring them to me, and we'll see if we can get them working.
If we weren't robots, and he's just telling his son, just go jump on top of this building, it'll be perfectly fine, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. In real life, like with humans, I'm pretty sure that would go over terribly. Like he would get shunned and ridiculed, well, not really ridiculed, but he'd get shunned and blabbermouthed and everything by the parents of the, like by the other parents and everything. Yeah, double jumping and everything like that. Zip lines, in order to jump on them, you have to hit X under them, and you'll know if you're under a zip line because you'll see that little square thing, like that little circle with the square robot-looking hand, and the little hand going through it. These pieces of scrap with the little bronze around it, those are worth 35. The other ones I think are just worth 1, but that specific one is worth 35. So yeah, I calculated that earlier today when I was preparing for this let's play actually. Alright, so we're gonna just slide down here, and that's the last piece. Oh, and if you're ziplining and you want to just jump off, you can hit X again to just jump off,
well
obviously.
Done, Rodney.
So
you found all the pieces. Let's see if we can get them working.
Where the heck did that box come from? That box wasn't there before. It just
There we
happened
go.
to pop up.
Rodney,
I really
I'm
hope this is
really proud
recording,
of you.
cause
It's a
like,
fantastic invention. I've been waiting for a day like this to
cause
give you a gift.
I don't know. It just wasn't like I was looking at my capture real quick while this small short cut was going on. I
I
didn't
have to go to
really
work now.
see
But come meet me at the diner once you
the
put on your grow-ups.
the
Just
clips
follow the
moving
trail of
and
scrap
lining up
I
because I
left
saw a bunch
you.
of black. I thought that was just weird. Your grow ups. This movie, I haven't yet to see it, but I also at the beginning of this movie, like, and like they had built a baby, and that just kind of creeped me out. And the fact that you, in order to grow up, you have to like build yourself up. That is a little unsettling. I for me at least. Now, before we go anywhere, I just want to show off something. You can, now that I'm bigger. When I was smaller, Rodney, I couldn't do this, but now that I'm bigger, Rodney, I can actually ground pound. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this dude real quick because there's something I know that he wants.
Rooney? Good
So,
to see you. Listen, could you do me a favor? I've lost my keys somewhere. Could you look for them for me, Rooney?
his keys are behind where we're headed to now, actually. So before another tutorial about something, so we're gonna just head that way and get his keys at the same time. Kill two birds with one stone. I really should watch this movie because I've seen good things about it. Oh yeah, this game has a lot of loading screens on it. So yeah, it pairs to the loading screen a lot. That's one of the bad things about this game I don't really like. But other than that, there isn't too much wrong with this game. I'm just gonna jump behind the counter and steal stuff because I'm a bad person. Okay, so we're gonna go in here where your dad is at. You gotta talk to him, and he'll tell you
Now,
more
Rodney,
tutorials.
you need to be able to look after yourself in the city. I'm going to show you how to use a scrap launcher.
We get the scrap launcher.
Hold down the inventory button and
I can't
rotate
believe
the
we
items
just-
until your scrap launcher is selected.
So we have to hit something, aka L1, and we have to. You can rotate this. You can rotate this with the left analog stick or the D-pad, and now we have the scrap launcher out,
Excellent work,
and the
son.
map got smaller.
That's the scrap
So-
launcher. There are two ways of
Can I
using
skip this? Oh, anyway, you can just shoot it like this, with just like pretty much hip firing and most what we call the
Excellent
most
work, son.
perfect shooters.
Mr. Gunk will probably deduct from my paycheck for all those, but if you learn from it, then it's worth it.
And
Anyway, I'll tell you a little secret now. There's a second mode for accurate scrap launching. You see that target behind me? Hold the target button and hit the bullseye to
that's
start the
just
conveyor
wonderful.
belt.
Alright, so you have to hold R1 to aim, just like in most games, and you have to use square to shoot. Now, something I haven't really been able to bring up about the scrap launcher yet,
Well
but
done.
he'll bring up in a second.
You can use the
but
scrap launcher against any bad robots, but you'll need scrap. If
Yeah.
you run out, you can always use your wrench, but it's not as powerful.
yeah, that kind of
Listen, Rodney.
sucks.
Some of the customers
It
have
really
complained
does.
about noises coming from out back. Could you check it out? Meet me outside the town hall once you're finished.
Okay, like you mentioned, you can only use the scrap launcher when you have scrap. So, that number up on the side of my screen, I'm gonna skip that. Pretty much they're just ransacking stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna use my wrench, which can be used with circle.
Are a heap of scrap.
Was that the only one back here? Really? I could have sworn there were more. I think there were two of them at least. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I completely lost my place. But yeah, when you run out of scrap, you are pretty much screw-ed, and you're stuck with your wrench. Thankfully, since the final boss battle, spoiler alert, revolves pretty much around the scrap launcher, you can't run out of scrap in that battle. I'm pretty sure you have infinite scrap. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and head over here I'm just gonna talk to people because
stuff just lying around this city of ours.
sometimes they say really stupid stuff. It's retarded and funny.
I really need to get going on my shopping. There's a sale, you know.
I want to go to that cell. Why am I picking up scrap?
Sorry, you're not my type.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I really am just standing here for my health. Please leave me alone.
Oh, you're a jerk.
I really need to get a buff. Please excuse me.
You're a jerk. I hope you realize. Everything in this game contains scrap in it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy his
You found them. Oh, well
His
done,
keys,
Rooney.
'cause, you know.
Here, I'll give you a prize to thank you. Here's a trick chip.
trick chips are used in the Wonder Bot and blah 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 yada yada yada. Well, the trick chips can be used in the Wonderbot, and the Wonderbot can be used in ways we'll learn later on in the game. So yeah, we'll see those when we get to them. And now that we give him the man his keys back, I don't know what happened when you get all 16 Wonderbot chips. I never got them, so I'm gonna try to get them all in this. So
I think you're
you know,
ready to go.
just
There's just one
we'll
last
see.
thing. The train fare. Inside the town hall, you'll find enough gold scrap laying around to buy a ticket. Well, here you go. And watch
Yeah.
out for those security bots.
They don't like people snooping around because I'm not snooping around. I guess I am snooping around for loose change, so it makes me a bad person, I guess. But, you know, you're going around looking for loose change, you bum. Okay, so these things are vending machines, and you can buy saving, apparently. You can buy saves, you can buy super health, which will increase your full health. You can do, I'm going to increase my scrap. You can get the gold scrap super sight, which allows you to see things. I usually buy this one before I even think about buying this, but yeah. Wonderbot trick chip, I'm not going to be able to buy that. This, actually, this isn't something that I know actually does anything, and I haven't been able to buy it after I bought that. But now that I've increased my scrap level from 200 to 500, I feel good. So we're going to go ahead and learn some new mechanics in this level right here. These things are spring pads. Ow. Ow, you jerk. You have to, like, use your stomping attack, which is XX circle, to... Did I pick it up already? I guess I did. To pick those up, and I'm going to try to avoid killing them, just because I've never not killed them. I've always killed them. I feel bad for always killing them. Okay, I'm going to stop disorienting people with the terrible camera. Alright, jump up here, get piece number 3 out of 5. Oh, okay, I don't think I can not kill them. To activate things like levers, you have to hit triangle. I'm going to die by not attacking them, aren't I? Not attacking them is going to be my downfall. To fix things, you use triangle. You use triangle a lot in this game, actually, but I'm not really gonna complain. But when you come around those, you have to hold triangle until this entire thing lights up and it's completely fixed, apparently. There are 10 pieces of scrap in here, that you need to collect. So these can be activated by stomping on them, just like the springboards. The stomp buttons in the springboard, I think they did that just to have the stomp have another function besides just, well, stomping on things. Just gonna jump over here. Ooh, look, I need that health. I need that health so bad. Oh yeah, you don't get more than 5 health, and that, you see that meter? Well, that thing next to the health that looks like a meter or something? I couldn't go without killing them. I was gonna die. That actually will be important later, and I'll explain it when it comes up. So for right now, I'm just gonna leave it alone and not say anything about it. Haha, got him. That was cool. Now you have all you need is 10 scrap because, well, that's all that's in here. So I'm gonna run in here. I've run in here, picked up my scrap. I would save, but I'm not going to right now, so because this chapter's almost over. So all we need to do now, there's nothing else that you can be done in this city. I've talked to everybody before on mini practice runs, and they don't really say anything as far as like telling you to go do things or help them out. I totally forgot to buy the Wonderbot thing, didn't I? But I have enough to buy it now, so I will probably just buy it in the next episode if it's still available. If it's not, then drat. I missed a chance to buy a Wonderbot thing if I didn't buy it, if it really is that only chance to do it. You can talk to your dad, but all he says is go talk to this guy because, you know, don't be scared.
Hi there. Our next train is the Robot City Express. Tickets cost 10 gold scrap. Would you like one?
Yeah, I like one.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Oh, before something I want to note as this episode is ending, I was going to do something a little different with this. With this, I was going to I'm going to pretty much have a little at the beginning of the episode, so I don't have to be like, hello, hey guys, in the last episode, blah, 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 blah. 'Cause sometimes I may forget what I did in the last episode, especially since I'm going to be recording 2 LPs at the same time. This and another Let's Play I'll start recording later
Over the years,
today.
We began to realize Rodney would outgrow
or
Little
later
Town.
tonight probably. But
Or at
anyway,
least I realized it.
is that I may
His
forget
mother
what
had
happened in
a
the last
more
episode, so I'm just going to
complicated
take
idea.
footage from the last episode,
I knew
pretty much
Rodney
have a
would
little
eventually
previously
have to move
segment.
to
It's
the
going to be
big
like 30
city
seconds before
if he
the
was to
episode.
pursue his dream of being a great
And I'm
inventor.
sorry for talking over this
I tried
cutscene,
to
but
give him all
they're
the
just,
support I
I
could, but
didn't need to talk over
it
that.
was tough to
But
see
yeah,
him
this
all
episode is
grown
pretty
up
much in
and
there.
heading out on his own.
I apologize, but pretty much they just let him leave and such. So I'm not going to do City Journey. We've reached 15 minutes. I think that's enough time spent in this episode. We are going to, I'm going to try to keep these episodes in between 10 and, well, actually between 15 to 25 minutes, depending on how long the levels are. And if you like this episode, leave a comment down in the comment section if you liked it or liked the video. That'd be more immediate and whatnot. But yeah, in the next episode we will take care of City Journey and what we have to do here. And until then, see you guys next time. If you want to go to the next episode in this series, click on the arrow up in the right side of the screen and if you want to go to the playlist, click on the video in the middle of it, in the middle bottom. So anyway, see you guys later. Bye.